Howdy, y'all.
Bang, we're here.
Howdy,
Happy Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. / Wednesday.
And if you don't know, Mr. Dad Random, check out his channel. He's cruising for 6K.
Yeah, it's just taking forever. That's okay.
Yeah, maybe we can get a subscription for you there.
I'm patient. That's what I've learned in the last 4 years.
So how's your weekend been?
Good. I finally got you were pretty impressed with me finally getting the goggles on again, you know.
Yeah, about damn time.
It felt good. It felt good to fly, and I wanted to do that specific flight for a long time, and I just forced myself to get out there. It took me forever to get Mr. Croc to get out of dormancy. It was hibernating. And
I don't think it was Mr. Croc. I think it was Mr. Dad that was hibernating.
He was dormant, man. He would not get connected to the satellites. And then when he did, I have it set up so I get plenty of satellites. I think I have it set up for like 10 or something like that.
And by the way, for those that build, hook your satellite, your GPS unit to the 4.5 volt pad on the flight controller. That way you can just plug in the USB, provide power to the GPS, and let it do its acquisition without heating up and overheating your VTX in the process while you're waiting for satellites to lock. Call that tech tip of the day. And that I actually heard from Bardwell, and I think it's a really good idea.
Yeah, I got it to connect. Wasn't connected, so I disconnected, reconnected again, just was patient so it didn't, so I didn't get too hot. But
so well, let's say hello to the good folks in the chat here first. Eat More Possum, he's been here for quite some time, like last night, 8:30. There we got one vision aerial. And well, we got, of course, you. We've got Yellow Rose Drone, Lee, howdy.
I thought the V1 goggles weren't. Eat More Possum was asking about that.
Yeah,
I thought they weren't compatible with the Vista. They were only compatible with the Air unit. When you rooted them?
So no, they're both.
Yeah, I thought you couldn't. I thought when you rooted them, they were only compatible with the. I thought I heard that. Maybe it was the next version of what he was doing. He was adding. Yeah, I think because he was adding the sound. That's what. Yeah, the Vista wouldn't allow you to have your audio come through it because I don't. Why the hell would you want your audio to play through there anyway? So
There's those that have to listen to the props.
I listen to them,
but I think it really comes in after you crashed and you flip turtle mode. Because if you bend a prop during the crash,
I get you.
You can hear it.
I get you. Makes sense.
You can hear that.
That makes total sense.
And Jack Rabbit's in the house, and let's see what old Eat More Possum did here. Rooted V1 goggles, 4 Vista units, loaded WTFOS on, and then realized the beta flight firmware 4.1.7 on my thinking P16 wasn't compatible with. Yeah. So what do you do? Flash newer BF firmware onto the F6 to discover the reloaded CLI dump wasn't compatible with the newer beta flight. Yeah. Eat More Possum, there is a utility out there that you can use. And you put in the CLI dump and it extracts everything it can put onto the newer firmware. I don't have that thing handy right now, but I know such animal exists. So that's what you need to look for. There's a utility out there for updating Betaflight. It is available, or you can do it by hand. But I have not loaded WTF OS on my goggles. Well, I've got the V2 goggles now. I actually was wanting to sell the V1 goggles, and yeah,
And it's
nobody's getting money.
Exactly. That's a problem right now, including me. So I just am patient. Got to be patient.
Well, I guess we're only going to sell our firstborn now anyway, after I saw the prices on the new Mavic 3 Enterprise Edition. Jeez.
Yeah, I just like the prices keep going up, and you just yeah.
Speaking of prices going up, I don't know. Do you do Teespring?
No, I went away from those guys. I'm in shirts, whatever the other one.
You need to send me the link, because Teespring just sent me an email saying, "Oh, since everybody's raising their prices, we're going to do it too."
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, and I don't. Blamed it on the inflation that doesn't exist.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not. I haven't put it on my channel yet. I have it through my store in my channel. And I'm going to redo all my logos too, to the new logo, the old new logo, that new old logo. And yeah, I think I like the one I got. I think I'm going to stay with the new duck.
The cross-eyed duck?
The cross-eyed duck, yeah. I kind of like it.
If you just had a little bit outline for the head, a little further out, it wouldn't be so bad.
I'll work on them. There can be. It's just hard. It's hard to change, but you need to change once in a while. You do brand yourself. Like I look at my the one I've got up right now, and it's just one you're used to. So but change is good. Change is okay. Cross-eyed duck or not?
I'm going to play with my camera a little bit and switch over to this.
Yes.
Because we got a little bit of an unboxing to do. Well, there's a couple of unboxings we need to do, but this one I want to start with first. And of course, everything is backwards on this thing, and I can't change it while I'm hot, can I? Well, this is the HGLRC Thor parallel charging board.
Oh my God.
Freaking pretty.
Yeah, I was just looking for those, but the ones I was looking at were the old cheap, crappy ones.
This one is pretty.
Okay, what does pretty cost these days?
Well, this thing costs $38. Okay.
That's a whole lot more than 10.
Everything is fused, individually fused.
What's that little?
Even if you mess up your balance plug, there's protection in there. So everything you plug in here, you'll protect it. See all these little dots right there?
Yeah.
They will light up if you plug some in wrong.
Good. Maybe that's something. Now, what's that little digital part there that's next to the input?
At the end here?
Yeah, your voltage, your input voltage.
This is actually a discharger, battery discharge.
Oh, well, you didn't say that.
It actually has an automatic discharger on it too.
Nice. So you
Everything
just
is XD60, XD30, and it's 2 to 6S.
and you just charge your battery, or discharge. You just plug it in, and it just does it,
Yep.
and it brings it
You
down to
just the
storage.
only thing you have to do is there's a little button here on the end.
Yeah.
You have to set how many cells you have in there.
Okay. I like that.
I prefer to do the discharge through my chargers because they actually use the balance plug too,
Right.
and to make sure that all those cells are getting nice and balanced out. But if you got a pack, this discharger is going to take forever and a day
Yeah.
because it really doesn't have anything that uses power. I mean, there's a little heat coil in here, but it doesn't get terribly hot either. So
Yeah. It has to slowly.
it does not pull a whole lot of juice, but available on Amazon for $37.99, I believe was the price. Also comes with the cables that you need. And it comes with stickers too. You know, we can't have anything without stickers. But yeah, I used to buy the little cheap ones like you, the $15
Yeah.
balance boards, but boy howdy, you plug some in backwards and the fireworks start.
I know that.
So I'm thinking this is cheap insurance to keep the house from burning down.
Yeah, I agree. I need to get a better. I'm gonna get one. It's not like I need to. I'm gonna. It's I just haven't pushed
This is also
buy button.
available as a 4-cell board, and that's actually a bit cheaper too. I think that's $30 for the 4-cell.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever charged more than 2, so at any time. But I don't have the XT30 connectors on mine either. I have to have the adapters. So
Yeah. No, this does balls XT60, XT30, up to 6 cells.
well, you're gonna post that? You're gonna post a link for that?
I'm posting the link. I'm getting the
Come on,
link right now.
let's go, Kai. Post a freaking link. Let's get this freaking link business started.
Get the Lincoln business started. Whoa.
Yeah,
Let's see here.
I'm back hunting for batteries again. So look, I probably need another 6S, probably 13 or 1400. I've been looking at those right now. I'm on race day quads, and I'm looking for another. I really enjoyed my Lion pack flight, so I want to get a newer version of that. So that's on my my mind. There's some good deals, and hopefully we talk about dark energy.
You want to talk about some dark energy?
Dark energy lithium. Dark
Let's
lithium.
let's talk about your dark energy for a minute.
I don't. I'm gonna. Can I? Dark lithium. What the hell is dark lithium? If you basically look it up, it just shows you those batteries. So it's probably just a
Yeah, it's dark lithium.
yeah.
Upgrade energy dark lithium.
Because I want to get another 6S pack.
Here, let's do this. Oh, sure, that and there, and here we go.
The only thing I'm learning about them is they just cost more money. I guess there's a couple of videos out there. The best FPV Lion batteries, and then it has the dark energy battery, but I don't see anybody. I have to watch what
Oh,
the
hold on. Chuck just strolled in here.
uh-oh.
Kovacian. Howdy, fella.
Hey, how are you doing?
Someone figures out how to what? Smoke back in. Oh, yeah. We're going to figure out a way to put the smoke back in the batteries.
Lion
And
Pack.
Drone Delirium. Just flew to Avata. It's awesome.
This is what the summary I'm seeing for the dark energy video. The dark lithium battery has a higher capacity, higher discharge rate while being smaller and lighter. The price, though, is slightly higher, but is not unreasonable. So there you go. And this is a super reputable source. Now, he did do 3 batteries side by side. So 420 grams.
Well, this is the
45
3S
amp.
back here at 215.
Yeah, this is a 6S 1P 45 amps. So it's definitely going to give me a little more punch out of the hole, which is what I want. I want the lithium ion.
If anybody wants to order them right now, I'll probably wait till next week and see that they sort themselves out down there in Florida.
Right. Anyway, I'm back in my mind is now thinking about batteries again. I probably need to get if that's pretty good. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh boy, we got a new attic in the house. Lori flew a Avata in the basement. That's like the 3-step program of becoming a full-on FPV attic. You start flying in the house.
All right, we got all this nonsense aside. All this. All right, let's see. Get what's in the box.
What's in the box?
Open the box. Come on. I want to see what's in the box.
You want to see what's in the box?
Yeah, I want to see what's in the box.
You think there's something in the box?
I want to see this new contraption.
It's a box that made the long trek from China to my house.
I want to see what I can't have. Show me what I can't own. Only thing I got money for is buying watch batteries or watch bands. There you go. Because I'm not cool anymore.
Do I need to talk to your wife about getting you a raise in your allowance?
I color coordinated today. Orange with orange. But of course my shirt's not orange. I should order an orange shirt. That would be kind of nice. You think there's a stretchy Nike orange shirt around somewhere? I guess in Florida probably. It's football season.
Florida. Hold on, I gotta do this.
Gators, thing. Gator orange. It has to be Gator orange.
All right,
Tennessee
we're
orange.
back to the.
Here we go. There's the box.
There's the box. So I just had to cut it open.
You can just show the box. You don't have to show us. You can get me out of this picture. I want to see live and big what you're opening here. There you go.
Live and big.
I'm just a figment of your outside imagination. Look at that. 2 more boxes inside.
We got the Avatar goggles.
Oh, there's a little package down there.
And we have an FPV box, and the BetaFPV box, the Meteor box.
What's that?
And we have gifts. Gifts always good.
Oh, straps. Battery straps. You never have enough of those.
Anything else in there? Well, that's it. All right. So which one do we start with first?
That's your stuff, man.
So we look, see what the gift is. The free ship. See what we got for free ship. Battery straps. 1, 2, 3 of them. CatX FPV.
Yeah, I like those. Those are the little spongy ones. Those stretch nice. I like those.
That's all I need with more battery stretch.
Well, those are my favorite kind, the stretchy ones.
All right.
Stretchy with sticky bottoms.
Let me put this off to the side here for now.
So here we go. The Walksnail
And this is
Avatar goggles. It's supposed to change our life forever.
I don't know if they change your life forever, but
Good deal though. You got a good price on those.
I could not pass the deal up.
Right. You got the little meteor. You got the little drone too. That's
There we go. Ta-da!
Oh, look, and even a little bag just flew out of there.
Who needs extra washers anyhow? Hell. And it does come with the patch antennas. 1 and 2. Yeah. Can I show it there too? There we go. And then we got the 2 Omnis to go on top. These I'm more than likely not going to use. We got a cloth to clean stuff, keep stuff clean with. And we've got the goggles.
Ooh, look, they got a good, look at that nice foam. Looks spongy.
And now here we go.
All right, the moment of truth.
The
They don't
moment.
fit. They don't fit.
The moment.
They should have like a home screen where you can just turn them on so you can look in there and get them all,
Oh,
focused up.
we got to pull some plastic off yet.
Ah.
All right. Let's see. First impression. A small amount of light leak around the nose. But I don't think that's going to matter.
Little nose squeeze going on there.
I don't feel like I'm getting squeezed in any way.
Yeah, you don't have to have that freaking strap on there, freaking pulling them, like squashing your freaking nose, man. It's like scuba mask.
We got a battery cable.
Don't be that guy that has a scuba mask freaking cranked on. Remember, the pressure will hold that thing on. Don't be that guy with the red ring around your face.
All right, so we've got 2 patch antennas, 2 Omnis. Well, we're going to put the patches up front. We'll put the Omnis up here.
They look like they fit pretty good. They looked like they were nice.
They feel pretty good.
Yeah.
They do feel pretty good.
That to me is huge. They just got that nice feel. They just kind of hug your face.
Yeah. Well, I can definitely, yeah.
They're nice and light and small and look compact.
Of course, I mean, the big thing is, what do they look like?
Right.
Yep. And of course, I've got the wrong, well, no, we'll do
Power
this.
them up. Oh, nice. Yeah. See, those 3S batteries, man, they come in handy all the time. I love those batteries. I use them for all kinds of crap.
Well,
I mean, you can power up your goggles with them. You can freaking do whatever you need, man. You got freaking power to spare. I never have to go looking for battery power. The LiPo's out. You got freaking those things will go on forever. How fast did they turn on?
they're already running.
Oh, wow. That's quick. Do those have a fan?
Yeah, definitely a fan. Definitely can feel it.
Nice.
Transmitter disconnected. Yeah, I kind of knew that. Let's see. Somewhere up here is a. Nope. Yep.
So they fired right up.
Fired right up. Yeah, for argument's sake, I'm going to install these for now, but I know they're not going to stay
Yeah,
on.
just to see what they look. Yeah, it'd be nice to see it all put together. Yeah, I'm really going to be, when you give me your feedback on that and I start seeing the results of those goggles, it's going to be really hard for me to make my next step because, there's just not, you got to look at the upside of,
Well,
an air unit or a air unit 3, assuming it ever comes out, versus something that's already out with already a micro version, a micro VTX. So I mean, we can already start customizing the quads that we have.
oh, wait, we have Sunrise in the house. Hey, Chris, are you back from exile yet? Chris had to go on exile last week.
So Covaction says Lori does not like the bulk of the goggles V2. So yeah, those smaller goggles are where it's going to be at, all for sure. I mean, that's I mean, even
I will have to disagree.
you don't think? You don't
I
think
I had
you think there's a sweet
two
spot?
on, and I don't know if it's the thing of habit or what it is, but I did prefer the V2 goggles over the goggles too. Right.
When I put my V1s on, I haven't had them on in a while. When I had my V2s, I had foam for them. I had already retrofitted my other ones with foam, and it makes a big difference flying with the less, not the hard rubber, but the foam. It makes it so much nicer. Right away, it takes the heat away and all that because you sweat on that ring. So all they have to do is put just a ring of just some kind of light foam. It doesn't take a lot.
Okay, we got 3 channel and channel 8.
Yeah, if you have not hit the like, please do. And I got no breakup the other day. I haven't, like I said, I remember when I was flying my 6-inch, when I first was setting it up, I probably had some setting wrong, but yesterday or a Sunday when I was flying the field, I had 0 breakup and I got way out there. And, that video just turned out amazing. The Action 2 is just a super great camera to throw on a drone. It is so good. I just was tickled with the results. I had such, 4K 60, with, you definitely got a limitation. You don't have the card. You are limited with the length of your flight for sure. That's probably the only, and then you're going to go at that point, you're going to have to go with you're either going to have to use figure out how to, get both of your, to get your other magnetic unit on there so you can use your SD card. That's the big problem. And I think, and that new, what is it? BetaFPV? What's coming out with who's bringing out the Orca sized or
HD0?
I don't think it was HD0. What it was the last Bardwell stream. Is it HD0 that's coming out with another? It's a
HD0 is coming out with a new goggle. Yes.
Well, not a goggle. I'm talking about camera. A new mic, a new camera. I can't remember.
Caddx is
yeah.
with the walnut. Caddx walnut.
Is that the new? That's the size of the
new cube type thing?
Yes, yeah. Okay, then that's it. So it's called the walnut, huh?
Yeah.
Now, if that comes with,
Albert Kim actually released his video.
yeah.
So that it was supposed to been released yesterday. And apparently CADX at the last second decided, oh, we're not going to release it yet because of a holiday, blah, blah. And well, they emailed Albert Kim, but he didn't see the email. And he released his review anyway. Gail Kramer came on in the morning and said, well, here's a picture of it, but we're not releasing the review yet because CADX is holding back on the release. A half an hour later, here comes Albert Kim releasing his. I didn't watch the whole thing, and by now he's actually pulled it back off. So
Right. The only thing I worry about with that is, DJI has mastered the art of the videography, and I mean, the colors are so good, and it's, I guess 32 gig is definitely enough. Is that what it? I can't remember. Is Action 2 just 32 gig on your onboard storage?
yeah,
yeah. If it had
but
64,
you don't get the full 32 because it's
right,
got its own stuff on it, so you get like 25 of that.
right. And that's, I'd have to look at find how much, because when you're filming 4K 60, that gets eaten up really quick. But I was very tickled. I think I got 4.5, 5 minutes of video. And it really was good video. Very happy with it. And now I'm excited about the GoPro Mini. So if the GoPro Mini comes with onboard storage, and which it will, and
I'm still going to hold off and see what the Session 6 is going to bring before I make any move.
Oh, they got a Session 6 coming? I did not know that.
Yeah, there's rumor control has it there's a Session 6 coming.
Oh boy, why would they do a Session 6 when they're going to put out a Mini? That doesn't make any sense. But I guess it is a more compact version of that, a cheaper version, which it won't be cheaper. Guys, nothing's going to be cheaper. Inflation is going to kick us in the freaking rear, and everything that's coming out now is going to be more expensive. So hold on to your hats, guys. That's why I'm so slow right now at making decisions. I can't. I'm just overwhelmed with stuff right now, and I've got such good stuff around. I just need to work on my flying right now. I think that's my goal. It's just to get back in the goggles, take what I got, get as much I can out of it, and just get back, and then slowly build up that next idea, which is definitely, if Walksnail works out, and I see a lot of people customizing, with their new unit, I'm going to have to go and change my controller setup, because I'm going to have to use a different transmitter, and which is okay. I need to add that to my repertoire anyway.
Well, I just got my repair board for my X-Lite Pro.
Mm-hmm.
I broke the USB port off.
Oh.
And as I was driving home today, I got to thinking, it's got Free Sky in it.
Put up Sunrise's comment. Sunrise has got a comment that probably needs to go up there.
Sunrise is stuck on Mopac.
Well, he made a comment.
I'm going to fill you. Hold on. I got to get this stupid wire here first.
He just he said the weight comparison.
Oh, this fucking sucks. No, this is the little speaker.
Uh-oh.
And it just freaking flew off of this board.
Oh no.
It's
so small. Those wires are so tiny. I would just throw the speaker away.
Well, I'm going to need it.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna
Sunrise
eat the damn thing. So
Sunrise was commenting that the Mini 11 is almost twice the weight of the Session 5. So if there is a Session 6, I can't imagine it's going to be much heavier. And yes, the weight does matter, especially with 5-inch. And it just makes it so much easier to fly when you don't have that extra camera weight for really crappy flyers like me. It's just with less weight, you get milliseconds of extra hang time. And I need that. I need all the extra hang time I can get. That's what she said. Okay.
size matters.
Size matters. That's right.
It's what he said.
That's what he. Oh, yes. But yeah,
I was just gonna fill the audience in real quick. So Sunrise is stuck on Mopac. Mopac is a major thoroughfare in Austin, and it was originally named after Missouri Pacific Railroad. They donated land to make that highway happen, so they named it Mopac. But the Austinites, they're a little weird. They took it as a challenge, and they said, well, let's see how Mopac we can get the place. And they do that every day. Like, it's a sport for them. How many cars can we pack on Mopac?
Literally a parking lot. Oh.
Now, they did add extra lane, but they made that a toll lane.
Oh, geez. Yeah, let's spend a whole bunch of money.
Well, here's it gets better yet. So they make the toll lane with variable toll. So depending on time of day and traffic and whatever, the charge for the toll goes up or down. You would think, when it's busy, they make it cheaper so they get people off the main road. No, they do not. They charge more to keep traffic on their express on their toll lane flowing. And it goes way up there. I've heard of reports $25, at night you can ride on a thing for 25 cents. During the day when traffic's busy, $25. Cha-ching.
Damn.
Yeah. They're proud of their shit.
Yeah.
Right, going back to our regularly scheduled mess. All right. So the goggles, I'm happy to report, are loaded with the current firmware for the goggles. So I don't have to deal with that right now.
You can open that other box there, sir.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I gotta turn on my camera first.
Okay, remember, we want to see close-ups here. We don't want to see me.
So
you can put us on the side if you want to put us on the side. Make us a side show.
I'm gonna go there.
All righty.
And we'll. So this is the Meteor 75, and it comes preloaded with not just Express LRS, but also the Walksnail 1S VTX.
Nice. And then you just got to have your Express LRS controller. Bam, you're in.
Yeah,
I could be in. I could have been in this. I could have spent $120 for a controller. I could have spent what, $600? What was that for the package there?
$650.
$650, crap, for under $1,000, I'd be flying right now. Why didn't you tell me to do that? Oh, you did. You sent me.
How many times did I tell you? like CADX released these combos in very limited numbers. They originally had 5 sets of these, and then they released another 5 of those.
That's not a pusher, is it? No.
This is not a pusher. No, this is just your regular Meteor 75 in black. Here's a couple more body pieces. We got a charging cable.
Batteries.
Got a charger.
I like that it comes with the batteries and charger. I mean, how many times does that not happen?
We got 2 batteries.
That's a really good deal. That's almost bind and fly going on there.
And a couple spare props and a screwdriver. And a QR code. So we can go online and figure out what all this means. The deeper meaning of life. But because we just unboxed everything, obviously I don't have anything charged yet.
This is Beta Flight?
It's Beta Flight, yes.
Okay. I have to ask those questions because I got to start getting my brain back into this question asking mode of evening. Hey, Don Cole from Lincoln, Nebraska. I did not see in there. Night Train FPV. Where's the fancy prop tool?
The fancy prop tool? Yeah, I don't see a fancy prop tool. The little aluminum pry bar that goes flat first time you use it. Yeah.
I get so frustrated with those because, I remember when I first started flying and I had that and my props would spin off and fly off into a room somewhere. I spent hours looking for my props.
So I was just thinking, what is this USB cable for they got in here? And that is actually the cable that goes with the VTX, so you can load the firmware on it and download recorded footage. Because this thing also has an 8 gig onboard memory on it where it records onboard.
Yeah, 1080p.
In 1080p.
Yeah, that's good though. The video I saw was good. You're basically seeing it in 1080p, so you're basically seeing it in the same way it's recording it, which is actually kind of nice. 1080 is good for a lot of that small stuff for sure. And you can upscale it if you want. You can scale it up to 4K. I've done that. It's not bad.
So what does this little booger weigh? I'm curious. 39.5 grams.
Yeah, thing's teeny. That's a house flyer, man. You can fly the shiz out of that all over your house.
That's half-assed why I bought it. What's the battery? It's 52.2 grams.
Mm-hmm. A little tiny bugger. Yeah, I agree.
But, for somebody like me that lives within a mile of the airport.
If you were to buy that drone, that quad, that Meteor alone, what do you think the price would be on that? $200?
Just over $200.
Yeah, with all the same setup, with the espresso, everything built in, and probably with the batteries and everything. That's a pretty good deal. And it's HD, and that's the cool thing. I agree. I have an HD and you're in the micro form, and that's kind of what we've, people,
$220, $219.99.
The odds of you flying that increase the more you can fly it in more places. And that
hold on. Walksnail ELRS is $229.99.
$229. And that's everything. That's the whole. That's the new little micro Walksnail VTX. Nice. That's so little. If you think about how far that's gone, it's so small. And this is kind of where most of us want to be. I mean, great. If it would be 4K, that'd be great too. But, you can get 4K. You just got to go, you have to upscale just a little bit, get into the 3-inch category. And that's that's here too.
Well, I don't think with all the regulations are coming down, I think the flying with a camera is going to go by the wayside. We're going to try to stay under the 250 gram business.
Right.
You know, unless you get like a Runcam Thumb or the Thumb Pro, whatever that thing is called.
The key is getting a good camera, onboard storage, and then being able to get it into real steady. And then then you can do the post in real steady and clean up your footage. You know, that's the key, is to get those things working, separate them out so you take the weight down. I ain't going by the wayside. I'm going outlaw. You'd be surprised how many outlaws there'll be on this. It's the nature of the beast, and I think they'll get very little pushback on, especially flying as low as most of us do. I mean, I think when I flew Sunday, the highest I got over the ground was maybe 75 feet, maybe. Out in the middle of freaking nowhere, out in the golf course. I'm going to refly that golf course too. I looked at that footage and I'm like, oh my God, I missed so many shots. I was just looking at all the areas that I didn't fly to because I was chicken. I was like, okay, I'm out too far. I got to fly back. I don't want to take a hike today. It's midnight. It's not midnight. It's 8 o'clock. I don't want to go. I don't want to go hiking at 8 o'clock looking for my quad. But just going.
All right, we got the charger plugged in. Can we see this at all? Yeah, you kind of pick up the lights there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I like that. I like their plug-in. There's no leads. That's another good thing. Is just get rid of that lead.
Well, I mean, you still have to lead on this end.
Oh, okay. I see. I thought there was a slot to plug it in.
I'll be ordering some more batteries. I guarantee you that. Yeah. But I mean, it's pretty much charge them and you're ready to rock and roll. So
yeah, Trapper's talking about the RFID.
Figure out how to. Nope, there's a bind button right there. Perfect.
Trapper was making comments about the RFID thing, and I know it's a wholly different topic, but I do think there'll be it's the droneums. That's the keys to get a FRIA and have areas where you can fly and common areas or fun areas, and not make it too restrictive. But that's the thing, is nobody wants to be restricted. I don't.
Well, there is a new Part 108 on the way, and in that Part 108 apparently is language for sheltered operations, whatever you want to call it. Meaning, right, if you want to fly in your backyard, right, below the height of the trees, you can.
Yeah, just in the tree line, just hugging the trees. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just, to me, that's common sense, and that's what Trapper was saying. The common sense version of the law.
I'm literally a mile that way to the airport, San Antonio National Airport. And we have a fairly big backyard here, and I would love to just, buzz around the house with this little booger. I mean, I ain't never going to get high enough to get anywhere close to those jets, but it's zero AGL, even on Lank. Not happening. So if they bring in the shielded, sheltered, whatever operations, whatever they call that, if I could at least buzz around the house with a little mini whoop like that, I'd be just a happy camper.
Or, you know, it makes no sense that you can't sit outside of your place, or, you know, when you're in your apartment, you can't go out on a picnic table and just buzz around the area. I mean, it just makes no sense. It's hurting nobody. So anyway, that's a
Oh, yeah.
conversation.
Sure, in an apartment complex, I'm going to sit at a picnic table and start flying the drone around the apartments. How many Karens do you think I'm going to have lined up at that table? You freaking pervert! You peeking in my daughter's bedroom?
Have you seen your daughter?
Has she told you about that tattoo yet?
Oops. You have a lot. Yeah, you have a high regard for your. Anyway.
Of course, you have a high regard for your daughter. It's your daughter, for crying out loud.
I know. I'm not going there.
Well, never mind. But since we're all here and all, a very heartfelt thank you to all those that reached out to me all over the weekend for my birthday.
Yeah, Kai's birthday. He's 75 right now.
That's the feel like age.
Oh boy, I just got the dinner call.
The Taco Tuesday.
It's Wednesday though, isn't it? Yeah. No, is it Tuesday? What day is it? Huh?
It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday? Oh.
It is Tuesday.
Yeah, I got you. I heard it's like come dinner. Alrighty, guys, I got to go. I'm gonna let them. Every time I get down there early, I have to wait in line because there's 4 people getting tacos before me.
Well, that's how they roll. They're sitting down there right now, laughing their ass off. They're gonna say, "We're gonna call them down here, and then we're gonna make them wait."
Taco Tuesday. Oh, I love it. It's a good tradition. So, I did drive my first. I have to tell you, I did drive my first Mercedes Benz yesterday. I know you don't count it, but I got to drive around I drove around the neighborhood and then I put it back in the garage. It's not mine. It's my kid's. He basically bought it in California and he's licensing it in our state in Utah, because nobody's that's in their right mind is going to pay twice as much for tax and licensing. Even if you actually live there, you got to find a loophole, guys. It's nuts. Beautiful car though. It was a really nice drive. I mean, that it's really built nice. It's really, like I said, I've never driven in one. It's just cool. So I understand why Kai wears the hat now.
Yeah, driving Mercedes is a treat.
The seat goes way the hell back. I didn't know that. I mean, frick, I put the seat in. I literally it dragged my feet 3 inches from the pedals at full extension. And I'm like, no way. My truck doesn't even do that. Kai, you could
he still should have bought the E350 and not the C300.
Well, he didn't pay a lot for it. They're not that expensive. I think he paid like 35 grand for it.
Well, yeah, it's the Mercedes for unemployed and housewives.
Yeah, but it's so beautiful. I mean, it's nicely, they really, they trim that thing out. Just amazing. It's beautiful in there. But, I mean, you got the little tiny analog clock, and
it's just like when I drove to Porsche in Germany. Now I was still an apprentice, so I had to buy the 924. The one for the. In Germany, being unemployed and apprentice is about the same thing. You ain't got money either way.
All right, I better get my butt going here.
Well, I'm
hungry. My stomach is in need of at least 2 tacos right now. So.
I will put together a review of this package.
Yeah, nice. This is a really good deal. It was a great deal. It's a good It's a good buy for sure.
It's a good starter kit. And for anybody else that's thinking about this, just be aware. I mean, this is at best a beta at this point.
Right. We don't know where it's going to go. So,
reason I went with it is A, this was this package deal where the price was good on it. But B, I'm rather suspicious of DJI at this point because DJI likes to just end of life products, and that's the end of it. CADEC's been doing this for quite some time.
Right.
And they have another leg to stand on too, because they actually do security cameras and security systems too.
If this specific goggle does well, and it's like you're saying, it holds up and flying, and people go, "Wow!" It just needs users.
Yeah,
I've
seen a range test on the Walksnail going 31 kilometers, and the guy had comparison footage from HD0, and the Walksnail was clear as a bell. HD0 had all sorts of snow on it at the same distance. So 74 Superbug, yeah. I love the 74 Superbug.
It's like a Porsche 914.
My buddy in Berlin, he had a Volkswagen Bug, and you never think you could shove as much radio and amplifiers and speakers in a Volkswagen Bug as we did in that thing. I mean, the stereo was worth more than the car, okay? But you could hear us about 3 blocks out, and about half a block out, you actually heard the engine too.
All righty, guys, I'm out of here.
All right.
Tacos
Everybody,
are calling.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for showing us. Great.
Hit the thumbs upper button on the way out. Fly Zone Drones. I didn't get to say hello to you yet. Acurasho in the house. Half drone will fly. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Trapper John. This Trapper John. He's actually Trapper John again.
Trapper.
So
that's been a while.
It's yeah. Oh yeah, J.C. Whitney catalog. Oh yeah. Now you're bringing shit up from the past.
Okay, what in the hell is going on here?
Oh, you have technical difficulty?
No, just trying to find my thumb, man, for my thumbs up, man.
Yeah.
It took forever. I mean, oh man. All righty, I'm out of here. Thanks for showing. That was great. Now I'm excited to hear what the heck it's like. I mean, I want to see some footage.
Well, batteries are charging, so
yep.
I gotta find an SD card to shove in that thing and get the batteries charged and get the two talking to each other, and then we'll take her out for a spin and see what happens.
Yeah, get the latency. Yeah, let's see what it's like buzzing around.
I gotta get my binding phrase in this thing yet.
Yep, you got to get your window open too. You got to get that through that through flight, so you can get out in the driveway, and you got to find a neighbor that doesn't mind you buzzing through their yard.
Well, I got plenty of elbow room here out in the yard.
Yeah, you got a big deep yard.
Yeah, we got a good yard. So
you put some little obstacles up, little freaking hoops and things. Or one.
Well, right now I got a huge tree stump in the backyard, but there's a little arch under it. So
there you go. You can put a hoop on the tree stump.
I got
temporary. A ring.
So we got this. We had this tree stump out in the backyard, about 2 foot diameter, an ash tree that everything was cut off. Just the trunk itself was standing there. And I was out there not too long ago, and I'm out there pushing on it, and hearing it crackling. So I really gave it a push, and the whole damn thing went bloop.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
My girlfriend was standing on the patio watching me do it, and she's like, "You have got to be kidding." So
I like your icon there, Akarisha. Is that new? He's got the lion. He's got the Lowenbrow lion on there. I don't know if you remember Lowenbrow. All right.
you mean living boy?
That's all I remember. I remember I've got a couple of mugs, some Lowenbrow mugs from way back in the day. The earthenware stuff. All righty. I do have to go. I am now.
We're all gonna go
Together.
Everybody, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week. Until then, y'all take care. Howdy doody. Where's my outro?